Let's be honest, we're about to tackle a challenge that connects pretty much everyone, from students to CEOs, and that is the dreaded blank page. But in the next few minutes, we're going to completely transform that empty space from something that gives you anxiety into a canvas for your absolute best ideas.
You know the feeling, right? We have all been there. That blinking cursor. It's almost mocking you. It's this universal feeling, this mix of pressure and total paralysis. But what if I told you there's a way to conquer it for good?
I mean, even the great Ernest Hemingway captured this struggle perfectly. Sometimes it really can feel like you're pouring your soul onto the page. But the point here isn't to get intimidated, it's to realize you are in very good company. That struggle is a real part of the process, but, and this is key, it doesn't have to be the only part.
Okay, so the key to getting past this is a really fundamental shift in how you even think about writing. It's time to stop thinking like a stressed-out inventor and start thinking like a strategic, confident architect.
This right here, this is the crucial point. So many of us get stuck because we think we have to invent these brilliant ideas out of thin air. But that's not it at all. A writer is an architect. Your job isn't to create from some void, but to assemble materials that already exist, your knowledge, your research, your ideas, and build them into something new, unique, and powerful.
Look at this slide. It really demystifies the whole thing. An architect has bricks, cement, and a blueprint, right? Well, a writer has their own set of tools. Your bricks, those are your facts and data. Your cement is the logic that holds everything together. And those steel beams, the really strong, memorable parts, those are powerful quotes and anecdotes. And your blueprint? That's your outline. You see? You already have the materials. You just need to learn how to build.
So, you know the first step for any good architect is gathering the best materials. For us writers, that means generating our best ideas. And I don't just mean the first ones that pop into your head, but the truly insightful ones. From a young age, we're basically trained to think conventionally, in a straight line, following a known formula. And hey, that's super useful for routine problems. But to write something truly compelling, you've got to master lateral thinking. That's the creative, out-of-the-box approach that leads to those breakthrough ideas and really elegant solutions.
All right, let's put this into practice with a quick puzzle. Imagine a standard knockout tennis tournament. There's 63 players. If you lose a match, you're eliminated. Simple enough, right?
So, here's the question. How many total matches are needed to crown a champion? Now, the conventional way to figure this out would be to, calculate the matches in each round, which gets complicated and messy really fast. But let's try thinking laterally instead. The answer is 62. Kind of surprising, right? It seems way too simple, but the logic behind it is just brilliant.
So here's how lateral thinking cracks this. Instead of focusing on the rounds or the winner, just focus on the losers. To get one single winner out of 63 players, there have to be exactly 62 losers. And since each loser can only lose one match, boom, there must be exactly 62 matches played. It's a simple, elegant solution you find just by reframing the problem. That's the kind of power we want to bring to our writing.
Okay, so now we've got our materials, our best ideas. It's time to look at the blueprint. The structure is what turns a big pile of good ideas into a powerful, persuasive argument.
Pretty much every strong piece of writing is built on three main pillars. You've got the introduction, which grabs the reader's attention. Then there's the body, where you build your case. And finally, the conclusion, which makes your point unforgettable. All of them are crucial, but today, we're really going to focus on structuring the body. That's the soul of your work. One really powerful technique you can use is the temporal focus. Basically, you structure your argument like a story that moves through time. You can start with the history of the issue, then analyze where it stands today, and then propose a vision for the future. This creates a really natural narrative that's super easy for your reader to follow along with.
Another great tool in your toolbox is compare and contrast. This is perfect for exploring topics with two competing ideas. Think about something like globalization versus nationalism. By exploring both the connections and the conflicts between two subjects, you can reveal much deeper insights and a more nuanced understanding.
And finally, for those really complex topics, the sectoral breakup is your best friend. This is where you analyze an issue through different lenses. What's its social impact? What are the economic consequences? The political dimensions? This lets you build a comprehensive, multifaceted argument that shows you've really thought about the topic from all angles.
So we have our ideas and we have our structure, but there's one more secret ingredient. The thing that separates good writing from truly great writing, and that ingredient is flow. I love this metaphor. It's just perfect. You can have the most beautiful ideas, the most vibrant flowers, but if there's no flow, they're just a disjointed pile. Flow is that invisible string that connects each idea to the next, turning all your points into a cohesive, elegant garland.
And listen, creating flow isn't some kind of magic. It's a skill you can learn. Here are 5 really practical techniques to get you there. First, strategically repeat key words to reinforce your theme. Second, use pronouns to seamlessly link back to ideas you've already mentioned. Third, use transitional words like however or therefore to guide your reader. Fourth, use synonyms so you're not boring. And finally, build parallel sentence structures to create this really satisfying rhythm. These are the tools that will weave your writing together.
So as we wrap this up, let's just take a moment to remember why any of this matters. The words you choose and how you structure them have real, tangible power in the world.
History gives us these incredible examples. In the ancient Indian epic, the Mahabharata, a single sharp insult from Queen Draupadi to a prince helped ignite a catastrophic war. But on the flip side, when the Indian king Porus was defeated by Alexander the Great, his defiant words, demanding to be treated as a king, earned him not only his freedom, but Alexander's deep respect. Words can build, and they can absolutely destroy.
So the crucial point to take away is this. Learning to write with clarity and power isn't just a communication skill. It's a thinking skill. When you learn to structure an argument, generate creative solutions, and connect your ideas seamlessly, you are fundamentally upgrading your ability to think.
So now you have it all. You got the architect's mindset, the tools for generating ideas, and the blueprints for structuring them. The only question left is, what will you build? Thanks for joining me for this explainer.